Guys, I want to welcome everybody to the Multifamily Mindset Growth course. If you're hearing my voice and you think it sounds familiar, that is because it probably is. And my face might even be familiar for some of you. I actually make a few cameos on the Path coursework that is provided through the Multifamily Mindset. I am also the host of the Multifamily Mindset Growth cast, and I just am like bursting out of the seams with excitement for this particular course. I burst out of the seams of excitement for everything that we do at the Multifamily Mindset because you guys are my passion, but this right here, your mindset, your capability to become your most powerful tool for positive change and growth in your life, that is my MO. That's what gets me up out of bed every single day. And I've spent the last 10 years of my life dedicated to working with people at all different levels and helping them to master that conversation that they have with themselves and master this asset, master this tool that they have, the most important tool that they've been blessed with and given. As far as Tyler and I go, and my relationship with the Multifamily Mindset, Tyler and I specifically, we go way back. We go way back to childhood, and we actually grew up in the same neighborhood. And for anybody who had friends that were just a couple years older than him in high school, that was the relationship that Tyler and I had. I was the younger of the two, and I thought he was just a complete stud. I looked up to him from day one. We played sports. We had a lot of things in common. We had a big circle of friends that we had in common, and he used to come pick me up in his Ford Festiva that had subwoofers in the back, and we would listen to How High soundtrack. If anybody knows that show, we were super into rap. Just a couple white boys from a small town in Utah who thought we were pretty damn cool. And I legitimately thought Tyler was really damn cool, and still do to this day. I think he's one of the most influential people out there that I know within my close circle of friends, and he's such a great asset to my life and such a great leader, not only in this space of multifamily, but also just all around life. And I'm so grateful that he's asked me to become a part of this amazing team together with Ryan and Todd and Jackson and Melissa, and the names just go on and on and on. It was an easy decision for me to become a member of this team because we share the same goal. We share the same purpose, and I should say goals, plural. Our purpose is to help people reach their highest potential. Yes, we work in the space of multifamily real estate, but our goal and our mission is broader than that. And this course is dedicated to that. And it's such a goal that has so many layers that we hope that as the 12 weeks go on within this growth course, we're going to be able to peel those layers back. Because like I said, we want to help you become your greatest, your most powerful tool for positive change. We want you to become your most powerful asset and achieve your highest potential. But there's so many layers to that. And like I said, these next 12 weeks, we're going to do our best to peel those layers back and give as much body to that mission and goal and purpose as possible. Okay. And I'm going to be perfectly honest. 12 weeks isn't enough time, in my humble opinion. So we're going to do our best to lengthen that out as much as we can within the confines of building relationships, busy lives and busy schedules and everything else. And that is a big reason why we have built out the Multifamily Mindset Growthcast, so that you can touch in daily well beyond this course, okay? So now that I've shared Tyler and I's relationship, I've shared our priorities, okay? I want to share one more thing that is very important about Tyler and I and the entire team here at the Multifamily Mindset, and that is that we believe mindset is the number one key to success. Let me repeat that. We believe that mindset, and I don't even want to say believe, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that mindset your mind is key, the most important key to all the success that you will experience or the lack thereof in your life if you're not taking care of it. You are here because you've set your sights, your vision on some pretty lofty goals. You've set your sights on some dreams that you've had for quite some time and have been working hard in achieving them. And that's something that you and I and Tyler, we all share in common. We have big dreams. We know that it's possible. We know that what you've dreamt up, it is possible. And it is only possible by way of this. And if you can master this, you can master almost any discipline or craft that you seek to master in your life. We want you to reach your highest potential. We want you to build happiness, create happiness, success, fulfillment, not just one day in the future because you have achieved these goals, but we want you to cultivate it now. And that is a really important point to make in this introductory chapter, is that our mission with this course is to, yes, help you one day win, achieve those things so that you can be happy one day win. But we want to help you experience joy. We want you to help you experience success, fulfillment, and happiness, that trifecta, right now as you progress on your journey, right? Because this whole thing is a journey. Right now, it's part of the journey. When you get there, it's not just a destination that ends the process, right? The process continues on, and we want to help you give power to the things that matter most now and forever. Through this course and all the other tools that we have prepared for you, you are going to be able to transform this into the most valuable asset, period. Okay? This is going to become the most valuable, the most powerful tool available to you. And by this, I'm not pointing to my ear, okay? I'm not pointing to my hair, okay? I'm pointing to that thing inside your dome, and that is your brain. Your brain is just the most important gift you've been given, and you must take care of it. You must take care of it in order to experience the highest degree of happiness. Again, I'm going to call it the trifecta: happiness, success, and fulfillment in both business and in your life, okay? And those two things go hand in hand, right? And I want you to remember that, and we'll talk more about it in depth in future modules, okay? This course has been designed with efficiency in mind. We want to be as efficient as possible in helping you navigate everything, because we understand that you're parents. We understand that you're contributing to your communities. We understand that you have businesses. We understand that you are wearing a lot of different hats. And when it comes to time, efficiency is going to be really important, okay? You only have so much of it during a day. So we've built it with a model in mind, and that model is simple, easy, and powerful, okay? We've created it in a way that is very simple to navigate, okay? Easily integrated into your week to week, your day to day, and will produce powerful results if you deliver on these things every single day, if you make this coursework routine as well as priority. And I want to repeat that. Starting today, our time together becomes priority and it becomes routine. We're going to become really good friends, and not just via these videos and modules and assignments and quizzes, but also via communication. Okay, it might just be one-way communication via the GrowthCast as you move forward, but I hope it's two-way communication. I have some advice. All right, here it is. There's going to be a lot of steps. There's going to be a lot of videos, things that build on each other. Don't skip them. Go piece by piece. Okay, don't be in a rush. That's really important. Now that this is priority and it's becoming routine, don't just fit it in. Don't just rush through the information, because you won't get out of it what you want, what you're hoping for. And I can't say it enough, starting right now, straight out of the gate, that engagement and action, they are going to be the difference makers for you within this coursework, just like any other thing in life, right? You reap what you sow, okay? There's I don't want to say ancient, but it's just an Irish proverb, and I feel like I should do it with an accent. However, my Irish accent is really subpar, so I'm going to back off there. And it goes something like this. The proverb goes something like, you will never plow over or turn over a field by plowing it in your mind, right? And what that means, or what I mean by sharing that with you, is that there's two parts to this, okay? You must absorb information as we proceed, and you must act piece by piece. You can't just absorb, okay? You can't get stuck in this cycle of learning about learning, okay? Or learning about growing, because your brain will trick itself into thinking that you're actually making progress. But if you're just stuck in the absorption mode or the learning mode, and you lack the implementation piece by piece, bit by bit, you're gonna find that come the end of this 12-week process, you're not gonna see the results that you are desiring, okay? I spent a lot of time in public education. I was a math teacher turned entrepreneur. And I witnessed a lot of students throughout my career, okay, and a lot of teachers as well, a lot of administrators that knew how to play the school game. They knew how to play the learning game. They knew how to look the part. But looking the part and playing the part and actually following through with the part is very different. And I don't want you to just play the school game throughout this 12-week process, okay? We have spent so much time. And by time, I'm not talking the last 2 months like I had kind of gave you a preface of earlier on, right? Like Tyler and Ryan and Todd, they reached out to me a couple months ago, and we decided to hit the ground running. And man, we had like hammer and nail, just putting stuff together. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking the time we've spent has been years and years and years of hands-on experiences and database research that's been conducted between Tyler, Ryan, Todd, myself, in compiling information and building something that we see as of highest value. Okay, and we've compiled it the best way we possibly could so that we could deliver it to you. And that's what I mean by all the time that we've put in. We've worked with multiple organizations, thousands of people, and now we're here to serve you. By the end of this course, you're going to have your goals clearly defined. That is one really important thing. Goals are essential for life, for growth. You are going to understand how to maximize the time that you've been given. It's a gift. It's the greatest gift, or one of the greatest gifts, right? Your brain and time. Two of the greatest gifts that we've been given. And you're going to understand how to maximize yours every single day and weed out all the trivial stuff, all the garbage. You're going to understand how to strengthen the conversation that you have with yourself every single day. You are the most important person that you talk to. And again, that comes back to this. It comes back to your mind. It comes back to your brain and the way you go about your business in here, okay? You're going to understand how to toe the line between chaos and order. And embracing chaos is totally appropriate and what we should be doing. I encourage you to embrace chaos in your life, but I also know the importance of towing the line with order and keeping your life in order, right? We define that as the pathway right there in between chaos and order. We're going to help you to navigate that to the best of your ability. We have insight, principles, strategies, resources on resources on resources that we have planned for you, specifically for you and your business and your life. And we're dying to give it all to you. But we want to take our time and we want to give it the attention each week that it requires, right? The focus and the discipline that all of these pieces step by step require so that you can ultimately catapult into a life full of growth, right? And build on the growth that's already transpired in your life. Tyler puts it best. He's got a lot of really good quotes. You've heard many of them. You hear them at the beginning of the Growth Cast as we launch that out each day. But one of his best ones is, we have a shitload of information. So we have a shitload of information for you. And we want to make it a point here in the beginning to help you understand that with that shitload of information, we don't want to overwhelm you. Okay? That's the furthest from the truth. That's the furthest thing we want to have happen. What we want to have happen is we want you to become a weapon. We want to weaponize you, not overwhelm you. There's a big difference. And so one caveat I like to give at the beginning here is that as we progress with our relationship, teacher-student, okay, as a group, more importantly as an individual, because you're all on different learning levels, all on different journeys, I need you to understand that if you feel overwhelmed, okay, you can come to me. If you feel like you're having difficulties, you can come to me. I want you to understand also that I view myself as your coach, right? And I hope you view me the same. And a coach's job is to help you be better. Your job is to help yourself feel better. It's not coach's job to help you feel better, okay? My hope is that we build you up enough that you can build yourself up beyond this coursework, okay? Moving forward, your job is to live life as strategically, within this framework and beyond, to live life as strategically as possible. Live a life that is strategic and by design. That is how growth happens. That's the formula for growth. Growth is strategic, it happens by design. That's how you live life to the fullest. And we're going to jump into that loaded quote later, right? Living life to the fullest. We're here to build you up, like I said. And ultimately, that is because we hope that you are able to build yourself up moving forward, because your mind is so strong and has a grasp of so many divine truths because you've seen it play out in your day-to-day, that no matter what is thrown your way, no matter what challenges, hardships, obstacles, setbacks, however you want to word it, no matter what life throws your way, you'll be prepared to respond appropriately. You'll be prepared to respond in a way that only growth mindsetters know how, right? And that is to hit everything head on and learn at the maximum capacity possible. We hope that learning becomes the coolest damn thing on the face of planet Earth as soon as this coursework is over, or long before it's over. Okay, the School of Life is awesome, and we want you to become the valedictorian. Okay, and that is why we have developed what we have. We believe that learning is doing. It's all about action. You're going to find that as this growth course continues on, everything comes back to that. Everything comes back to whether or not you're taking action or not. Okay? Back in the beginning, when I said don't miss steps, that's what I was talking about. Okay? I was talking about the action that follows the absorption. All right? Again, two parts: absorption and action. All right. Okay, I think that is it. As far as this introductory video, you're going to find out more about me, what's brought me to this point, how I got here, more about my story so that you can better articulate and understand your story. And that is what we will be focusing on for assignment number 1 here within this introductory module. All right. My last thing is this. When learning anything new, when learning anything in general that you don't have a ton of experience in, it's important to remember that we're just like babies, okay? We learn to crawl, then we learn to walk, and ultimately the goal is to know how to run. And I don't want you to worry about going from 0 to 1,000 right this second. We're going to get there, okay? But we're going to hit 25, 50, 60, and then we'll move up from there, and we'll speed up as we gain more experience, all right? You're all different people with different life experiences, bringing lots of different things to the table. None of your journeys are the same. Okay, they might be similar, but none of them are the same. We plan to meet you where you're at. I'm excited. My favorite part about all of this, my favorite part about being a teacher, being a coach, okay, a business owner, is the people. That's my favorite part. Okay, working with you and meeting you where you're at. That is my favorite part. So again, please do not shy away from reaching out. Please do not shy away from getting in contact with me, because the relationships that have started right now and that we will continue to build on, that's what it's all about for me. All right. So we're gonna end there. As we move into the next module, we're just going to break down the weekly framework. I want you to have a really solid understanding of what the flow is going to be like each week so you can plan accordingly. We're going to take our first quiz. Yeah, there's going to be quizzes. We're going to complete our first assignment. Yeah, there's going to be assignments. But I'm not your formal, I'm not your formal professor. If I was, I would have stayed in my career of teaching in public education and in universities. There's nothing formal about me. I hope you appreciate that. And this is the stuff. If those formal institutes had half a damn clue, these are the things that they would be teaching. These would be the prereqs to everything else. This is the information that I wished somebody would have taught me 15 years ago. And maybe somebody was trying to, and I was just too naive to know any better. But you will not follow my lead, Dallas's lead from 15 years ago. And you've already taken the biggest step forward, and that is committing to this. So excited to be here, and we'll touch base in the next module.